Hi guys, it's Erin. I want to talk to everyone about something that has been on my mind ever since it really happened, actually, and I just kind of wanted to get my message out there. I don't know about anybody else's message, but this time last year, I started attending a youth group at my Catholic church here in the town that I'm in, and a couple months ago they talked about abortion and gay marriage, gay rights, just gay people in general, which yeah, yeah, I like gay people. They're cool. But okay, this is awkward. Anyway, let's start with the first topic, which was abortion, and she had asked us, um, what should we do if we knew a woman or someone who was getting ready to have an abortion? And some girl had raised her hand, and she said that we were to go in there and stop the whole operation, which I didn't say anything right then and there because I was kind of simmering in my anger, and I was thinking, like, I was always taught to mind my own business, mind my P's and Q's, as my grandpa would put it. And as I'm sitting here and thinking about it, um, why would we make it any of our business? I mean, she's a big girl. She's been out of diapers for a long time now to take that initiative and have sex. And for that matter, even if she was raped or molested or something, which I mean, I know all about that type of thing, but I asked myself, I was like, I myself wouldn't want a reminder of that horrific incident, and I don't think anybody else would have either. And so I kind of sat there and I thought about it, and I was going to wait for the right time to say anything. And the next topic came up as gay marriage, gay rights. And we all know how some religions can be and how they feel that people it's a choice, that like you choose to be gay or you choose to be bisexual or whatever it may be. And as Macklemore's song "Same Love," if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing song. But as his song said, it's people think that we can, be helped by religion and those awful, awful gay camp things that I don't even know who came up with that idea, but they're freaking retarded. Um, but I'm sitting here and I'm listening to her, and she goes, as Catholics, we're supposed to love them and lead them to the right direction. And I'm like, well, they're in the right direction. I mean, they're happy. Why mess that up for them? Now she's sitting here talking and talking and talking, and the youth leader, I've heard, at this point, I'd heard beyond enough. And I stood up and I went up to the front and I said, I believe I'm pro-choice and I'm for gay marriage. 100% back that up. 100%. 110%. 150. I'm completely and entirely behind that. And she has the audacity to sit there and tell me that I was baptized, went to a Catholic school, that I am not Catholic. Now, can I ask you one thing? If I'm not Catholic for my beliefs, does that mean that if God was right behind me saying, yeah, yeah, going with it, does that mean that he's not God? Hmm. I don't know. And I feel like and after I post this, I know I'm going to get a lot of crap from the members of that whole church and everything. And I feel like since I spoke out about this, that I've lost friends that I thought were true friends, but now they don't want to be my friends anymore because of my beliefs. Um, this this topic will raise controversy everywhere, just everywhere. I mean, it's a controversial topic about gay marriage and abortion and all that stuff. But when I sat there and I got told that I was not Catholic for what I believe in was stupid. It was bullshit. Let's just be honest. They're bullshit. And um, if I'm gonna get dissed on, if I'm gonna get basically shit on for what I believe in and whatever, and I'm not Catholic according to them, then I don't want to be Catholic. And I know that's a bad thing to say, and I think what I'm going to do, if this goes any further, I am just going to take my religion. I'm still going to pray, and I'm still going to believe in God, and I'm still going to believe in Jesus Christ and Mary and Joseph and all of them. But my title, my religion will no longer be Catholic. I will remove myself from the whole Catholic religion. With that being said, Um, there's another side note that I wanna point out is that the Bible tells us, okay, until you have that original copy in your hands, do you know 100% sure that everything in the Bible that we have now is what was God's plan? Because Greek and Latin, no one really speaks it anymore, which is okay. But that's what I'm saying. People are just taking it and they're basically paraphrasing it, like Macklemore said in his song. Um, but I know a lot of people who are gay, a lot, and for them to not have that right, it just blows my mind. Um, my father uh, is gay. I do have a mom and I have a stepdad. My mom's remarried, and I love them to death. And I love my stepdad because he's always been there for me, even when technically my real biological father wasn't there for me. My stepdad became my dad, like legit. But the man who gave me life, who made me, helped at least, is in fact gay. And there's nothing nobody can change it. And I don't know. I think what really made me mad is that I keep getting told that I'm wrong when a lot of America believes in the same things I do. Um, my morals are still the same. I don't know. If I were to come out to church, I'm not a lesbian, but if I were to come out and say, hey, yeah, I like girls, I would legit be in a predicament because they would most likely kick me out. That's another thing. They wanted to kick me out for something else, from whatever, and I don't remember it. And it's sad when a church sits there and says, I'm going to kick you out because this reason. Which I didn't think churches could do that unless you shot somebody in there. Um, I don't know. You guys, what do you guys think? Do you honestly, does anybody honestly believe in what I do? Or do you just want to do it because everybody's pressuring you? Um, I don't want to get hateful comments on this either. But I do I do hope this reaches people that, if, and this is another thing, while we're on this topic, hang on, I'll get to the end here in a minute, but, I tried to explain to the youth leader as she was talking about how kids that are gay, or they're not sure, they're curious at least what their sexuality is, how the church can sit there and tell them, God hates you because you're gay. How many kids commit suicide over that? And I asked my leader, and I said, what if you told a child at this group that, and they killed themselves because of that? I said, you would have the guilt and the blood. You would feel so guilty. Or maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, you didn't, my youth leader didn't seem, you know, like that. And that's another thing, is like, she's all, well, if they commit suicide, then that's a sin. But how can you sit there and call somebody a sinner when they see no way out and they have to take their life because of a stupid comment you made about how God doesn't love them? And, I, but I really just wanted to get this out because it needs to be out, It needs to be out there, and it needs to stay out there, and it needs to raise awareness. Um, and I know this video is going to be all choppy, but I wanted to say this because it needed to be said. So, if I have any, well, I know I have some gay friends, but if I have any friends that haven't come out to me or anybody, but they know they are, and, if your religion teaches you that you're nothing if you're gay or whatever, I want to tell you that it's not your church's decision where you go, heaven or hell. It ultimately is yours. And for the women out there who want an abortion for whatever reason, your decision. Don't let anybody, you know, again, church cannot decide whether you go to heaven or hell. I'm sorry. They just can't, no matter how much they want to. And, the people that I have on my friends on Facebook or whatever, and if they see this video and they want to comment on how, I'm not Catholic, well, I'll just bend right on over so you can kiss my ass, because those are my beliefs and you can suck it. Oh, um, but yeah, I love I love everybody equally. And I'm glad that I could finally get this out. Um, so I'll talk to everybody later. Bye guys. Thanks for listening.